Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the world of Outlaw Super Late Models here at Lernerville. Small field, only 8 of us, but I'm car number 2. We ran the fastest lap in practice so far. Hopefully we can keep that for the race, so that would be great. Second place there, the number 1 car was really fast too. I was actually surprised I was car number 2 in like such a small field, but anybody could end up in any race. Fastest way around, right along the edge up here. Really just gotta try to keep your car straight and get on the power once your car is straight coming off the corner. So easy to go over these corners. So I'm hoping to not do that in the race. I did that a decent amount in practice. I was not high enough there, but it probably won't matter too much. Oh geez, I ran a 5? That's the fastest I've ran so far. That's crazy. Like, the practice lap I ran, like the 650 around, is pretty much the fastest time I've ran. 676 there. Holy crap, I ran a 5? I don't know how the hell I did that. That's the fastest I've ran so far. I want to go back to that, because that was a good lap. Where did I run? I ran top in 1 and 2, fine.
I didn't count my first qualifying lap.
You probably hit the wall or something. You probably tapped it barely. I felt like I was low here in 3 and 4, a little bit, but I guess I just kept the car straight enough. That was a good lap, so currently we're first. Still got like half the field left to qualify, so I'll bring it back when we're getting ready to go green in the race. Alright, well, we kept the pole, which is awesome. Very happy about that. Hopefully we can have a good restart here and try to get away from 2nd and 3rd a little bit, because they had some really fast laps as well. Just got to try not to go over the edge for the main portion of the race. That's my goal. Don't go over the edge, because these things are by far quicker up top than they are down low. So I'm really hoping I could keep it on the track. And if you can keep it on the track, you'll probably win the thing. Because I've won in these cars, the Supers, at this track before, but I literally ran like the middle of the track the entire time. I ran about like 3rd for most of the race, and then people just kept sliding off the top of the track, and I won the race. So, hoping I could win running the top as well, because I didn't run the top that race when I won because it was already pretty slicked off, and I didn't want to deal with that.
I can already tell it's going to be a scary 30 laps.
Yeah, these cars are a handful, so got to be careful every corner. So easy to go off this track. More in 1 and 2 to me.
If they're fast and control their car, just let them by.
Yeah.
Oh, I just meant scary for me. Because, like, I've raced these maybe like a total of maybe like 6 or 7 times. Like,
they're
since
fun.
I've had iRacing.
They're definitely fun.
Yeah, I've ran them a few times, but that's why I have a lot more experience in the pros than I do.
I like the pros a lot. I just don't like the open setups.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
That's why I run the limiteds. I wish the pros had a fixed
You
setup.
can go full throttle usually on most tracks. These, you kind of have to be patient and let off the gas.
I don't know about most tracks in the pros.
Yeah, these ones here definitely a lot of throttle control.
Yeah, which I love. That's what I love about these cars. These, the UMP, stuff like that. A lot of throttle control. I like throttle control cars.
I'm hoping by the time this ends, Street Stock Lobby will be back up.
Depending on the track, street stocks take throttle control.
Just watch your inside going into turn 1.
Got to be careful, like coming over this berm
Yeah,
in the
I won
beginning.
2 races there yesterday
Line up behind
at Eldora.
Pace truck takes off going into 3, so we have a lot of time to go through once the pace truck gets off. Street stocks at Eldora, like I ran on Saturday, was a lot of fun.
Sprint?
They are C-class.
Yeah, that's why you got the 305, 360, and 310, or 410. That's why 360 and 410 are 10 times funner than the 305s.
Yeah, I agree. They just don't have a fixed setup in them.
Is there a
That's the problem.
360?
Yeah, 360
I'm not
is C.
sure.
360s
I
are
want
C.
to say that there is, but I can't be positive.
They're all open, though, is the problem.
Because I don't know which ones I run, but I run whichever ones are in C class. So I guess probably the shitty ones, but...
Deep breath, bud. Deep breath.
C, D is 305s, C is 360s, and then B is 410s.
Hey, Big Daddy, show 'em how to do it. Green flag.
That guy tried to anticipate my jump. right back by him going into 3. Then I don't have to throw a slider on him. Because there's definitely room to throw sliders at this track, for sure. Which he looks like he wants to do. It's just not very fast. Because the slider line is very slow. Just gonna keep flying back by him on the back stretch.
That was a good save pod.
He did not have enough there, by any means. The top's just so much quicker than running a slider line or something like that. These do have cautions, so if people wreck, there will be cautions. But it's such a small field, I'm hoping we don't have cautions.
Man, come on.
And there's a caution.
Dude, you could have lifted. Why did you not lift? Slide boat.
I don't know what the hell happened.
When you ain't nowhere around me, you come flying out of fucking nowhere and slam it.
The 5 car started in 3rd place, so he got wrecked or something. I don't know what happened.
Get control of your car.
But we took off from 2nd place when he tried to throw that slider line, and he didn't have enough on it, and he just fell so far back when I was able to rip the top in 3 and 4.
He did go from the bottom of the track to the top 95. I will give him that.
95. Oh, they're running without the regular numbers. I just like the regular numbers.
Slide job. Wait up to. Slide job.
There's a lot of slide jobs that can happen here for
yeah,
sure.
but you got to lift if it ain't gonna work. If you know it ain't gonna stick.
Yeah, that's true. You can't just go in there and hit the person out of the way.
Well. He's saying that he's just trying to play like I'm the victim card. So.
I want to go back and see what happened later
I should
after the
live
race.
If I'm gonna run up under the back end of you, not if you're gonna slam into the side of me.
That is quite frustrating when that happens. These do have double file restarts, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, there's clean slide jobs and there's dirty slide jobs.
Until the last 10 laps, I believe.
See what happens.
Yeah, double file, and then I think the last 10 laps we have single. Oh, the 5 car's gone.
I can you there 5 last race. I was in the lead and I got taken out, so I feel you completely.
5 car is already gone. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but he's gone. His car was messed up enough to where he was done, or he ended up laps down. I'm not 100% sure.
We are going. Be ready.
Went a ton earlier than last time. He had a huge run on me. He's gonna throw a slider.
Outside.
Had to check up so I didn't run him over. So I could actually turn down the track. Him being on that outside though gave him a ton of running on me into one. Just gotta stick up here. Track doesn't seem to get too worn out at the moment. Just gotta try to hit our marks for the most part. Oh, he's not gonna make that one work. I didn't even know he was gonna throw it there. And there was a caution. Because the guy that was on top of the berm. And we have to let the pace truck by. Come on, we have such a small field. We can't keep it green? Come on. That's so unfortunate. I wish we could just keep it green at least. Pace truck's going so slow. Here he comes. Flying up. Oh, he slowed up. Need to let the pace truck by. But Jesus, like, we're getting really interesting starts because the 1 car is throwing sliders on us in the beginning. We kind of pull away when he throws one that's not going to stick and get in front of us, so we kind of pull away at that point. It's very sketchy, for sure, but only thing I can do is just keep crossing him over or try to lock his slider line. That'd be the other thing I could do, but I really don't want to do that. Because that's when you get ran over. And the 8 car is gone now. Jesus, everybody's dropping like flies. I think we only have 5 cars left in this field. It was already a small field to start with. One of them never showed up to the race, so we had 7. And then the 5 and the 8 have now retired from the race. That's unfortunate.
1 to go.
We got the 1 here, though, that's been super fast with us. So I think it's going to be a battle between me and him for the most part. Hopefully we can get another good start. I got a really good jump that last restart. I just went so low. I hit that bump down there, and he had such a big run on me that he was able to throw a slider in 1 and 2. Yeah, that outside lane gets such a good start. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, I'm not going to have as much of a run down this as I like. He dropped down on that corner real early. Third place is trying to do it, and that's not going to really allow me to cross over very easily. I had to kind of bump his front end because he tried to throw a slider too that wasn't going to work. Am I going to be able to clear him? Just barely. This is why I love these cars. They can put up some good freaking racing. We can just hit our marks and not go over. That'd be great. If you go over, you won't get a caution unless you stop at the top like the last caution happened. He had a really big run into that corner on me, and I just let off and kept my car straight and had a good exit. That's what I try to work for at this track, is a better exit than an entrance. Because if you can have a good exit, it's going to help you out a ton. Oh, he's throwing a slider. Really was not expecting that. Oh, he went over the edge too. That's going to hurt his time a ton. He went a little too hard there. He went over coming off the corner though, which is a lot easier to recover from than going off in the middle of the corner. Because going on the back's not that bad. And we have so much room behind us, I believe back to third, he was able to just get back on track pretty easily. He's definitely fast, there's no doubt about that. Because he's got more iRacing than I do, and I have over 41 right now, 4100. I'm at 4135 or 25, something like that. Oh, I messed up that corner really bad. If I go over, it's more likely going to be in 1 and 2 than 3 and 4. Oh, he went over. Okay. I need to just play it a little more safe now. Because he lost a ton of time there. And I can make this middle lane work good enough for me. I'd much rather run this, lose some time, and then once he starts catching me, go back to the top if needed. So we got 10 laps left and he's 6 seconds back, so he's gonna have to catch us really fast. So I'm just gonna run it safe. I ran the top, risky as hell, but this is the fast way around for majority of the race. And just didn't make the mistake that he did. And that's the main thing, don't make the mistakes. And this middle's not super super by any means, it might be a couple tenths slower each lap. Oh man, there's a caution, so never mind. That is unfortunate, because that's gonna catch him right back up to us. Damn it, that's not what I wanted by any means. I'll have to let the pace truck by. I was on the front
stretch.
stretch.
The pace truck just goes full send out of the pits.
Waiting for it to come by. It's flying up here. That kind of sucks for me, because I was really hoping just to play it safe, win this, and move on. But now I gotta go back to the top. But we are going to be single file, I believe. Oh, one car is going over again in 1 and 2. Jesus. But we are going to be single file at least, I believe, because it's within the last 10 laps. So I don't think I'm going to have to be double file at least. So we can have a pretty good start, I'm hoping, on the restart this time. Because he's had great restarts on me. I get out in front of him, but he has such a run going into turn 1 because he was on the higher lane. And single file still, yep. Cool. I'm happy about that. So I should be able to get a little bit more of a jump on him being in front of him rather than side by side. Hopefully we can have a good jump at least. 6 car says he's a lap down, but I don't know how true that is. I don't think I've lapped anybody yet, unless he went over and I didn't know.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Oh, he had a good jump there. He timed that really well. I'm not even gonna lie about that. He timed that great. Oh, and he had a really good 1 and 2 also.
Nice, mate.
That really sucks. He had a really good 1 and 2 on that mid lane. I'm hoping he fucks up again now. That middle lane in 1 and 2 works. Cause that's got some grip now. You get so sideways down the front stretch. It's funny. He went in just to try to block me, but I wasn't even going for a slider. I'm getting really good runs on him in 3 and 4 though, for sure. I just want to run this middle lane. And 1 and 2, because it seems a little faster to me. Ooh, he didn't run all the way up top. I'm gonna get... I don't want to wreck him. I got so much of a run on him. I didn't want to wreck him though. I didn't really have room to go down either. Yeah, he's not running high in 3 and 4 anymore, so I get a huge run on him. It's real unfortunate for that caution though. That's real unfortunate for us. He's like throwing a slide line, which I feel like is slowing him down a ton. Oh, he's getting real squirrely. Oh, don't go over. I went way too hard into that corner. That's going to lose me this race for sure. Good win. It's unfortunate for that caution. That sucks a lot for us. I definitely had that race won, and especially him running that lower side in 3 and 4.
No, Brian.
Who is he talking about? I honestly didn't even hear him.
Whenever you done the slide, I went for the double cross and
Damn it, man.
started
I almost
spinning
wrecked him
slowed us both down.
a couple laps before this, yeah. Because he started running
He
that...
tried to me again, like the restart when I flew in just behind me.
You need to calm down.
Anyway, what goes around comes around, mate.
This midline in 1 and 2 is working really well.
See how it went.
Good win by the 1 though. He started running this lower lane. It's not as fast, and I like about ran him over here. I barely tapped him. Like I really barely tapped him. Like really? Come on, man. I barely tapped him. His car gets so out of whack. Like I did not hit him that hard as it shows. I did not want to wreck him though. That is not what I wanted. All right, let's go back and see what the hell these cautions were for. So I think this one was with the 5 or something. Okay, what happened here? 5 cars in 4th place right here. 3 car checks up, and they just ran into each other. 3 car checked up so hard, he really didn't need to. Like the 3 car did not have to check up that bad, and it went to the pace truck. We love that. Cause yeah, he was slow, but you could have just gone low, and just squirrely 5 car runs into the back of him. What's the actual caution for? Is that the caution? Is that the actual cause? No, they're still going. Green. Goes for the slider. That's not a clean slider. And nails him into the wall. Yeah, his car was screwed after that. That's unfortunate for him. The 8 car might have been the next caution. Because what happened to you, my dude? So I think he's the one that ended up like on the top lane. Oh, I like the scheme though. Love the Jeff Gordon scheme. I've ran something similar to that before. Oh, his car just did not turn. He turned too hard and it just didn't turn the car. Because when you go in these cars now with the new tire, if you turn too hard, it's not going to turn. So he was trying to get it to turn and it just wasn't going. So that's unfortunate. And then he was like stuck there. That didn't cause a caution, but I think this next corner he did the same thing. Yeah, you're turning way too hard. And then he was just getting out of the car and he was just stopped up here. So that brought out that caution. But we were having a great race up front. Like every restart, every freaking restart, the one would have a great run on me on that high side and throw some sliders. It made it really fun. I'm just mad I didn't win this race because I definitely should have. I just had such a bad last restart and that mid lane had grip in it, and I wish I would have known that it had more grip than the top did. But him throwing these sliders was a lot of fun. It's fun to cross over and throw sliders like that when it's done correctly. So I kept just clearing him going into 3. I think this one he went to go throw it and did not have enough on it. Or was it like this next corner? I think he did it in the next corner. Yeah, that's what it was. So I went flying back by him again. He did it in this corner as well, and he didn't have enough on it. Oh, he just got so sideways. That's what happened with the 3 and the 5 right there. He got so sideways. What happened on the next restart? He had a great start again. Throwing the slider really slow. I almost ran to the back of him because my car wouldn't turn down. But we were just making that work for us, and we were super fast. I'm so mad about that last caution, though. I need to see what that last caution was about. Because I really hope it wasn't something that, like, the one caused to try to get back up there with us. Because I don't think so. He's not really near anybody. What the hell is the caution for? 4 car, maybe? I don't know. Getting all out of whack? I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to find out. 6 cars way back here. What the hell could the caution be for, guys? Like, why was there a caution? It's all I want to know. 3 cars, super slow right there. Comes off of 4s. Looks like he smacked the wall. Oh, not really. He just almost lost it. He's just coming to a stop. Like, really? He really just brought out a caution because he was far behind. That's some bullshit. That is bullshit. That caution should have never happened. That is really annoying to me. I wish you would have lost to the 6 too, because that's some bullshit. That's something that could be reported for sure, because that's some BS. But oh well. 1 car was fast. There's no doubt about it. I'm not mad that he won by any means. I'm just mad I lost because I had such a bad restart here. Like I went and just completely nailed the gas, and it just wouldn't turn through the slick, or it got too slick at one point. He went low, and there was a lot of grip down there, and I thought there was going to be more grip up at the top, and there wasn't. He had a really good run there in 1 and 2, and I just never got back by him. Didn't have the run on him to throw a slider back on him, unless it was coming off of 4, but when I was coming off of 4, I was right on his bumper, so I didn't have anywhere to go, so that's unfortunate, but good win by the 1. We finished 2nd, still going to gain a little bit iRating, I guess, so let's go see what we end up getting out of this. Alright, results are in. Strength of field was only 1,600. It was a very small field. There was only 8 people that registered. There was about 10 at one point, and then people backed out before it started, so that's unfortunate. The number 1 car has almost 5,000 iRating. The 3 and the 1 are both from Australia. That seems very fishy. That seems like a, what happened in NASCAR when Clint Boyer's arm itched and he spun all of a sudden to bring out a caution. Yeah, that seems a lot like that right there to me. That's some BS. That's a lot of BS to me, but he was fast. There's no doubt about that to me. He was very quick. I just ran better and didn't go over the edge multiple times because he went over the edge on the backstretch, and then he went over the edge in 1 and 2, lost 6 seconds to me, and then all of a sudden this guy just comes to a halt and brings out a caution. So that's a lot of BS. I'm mad about that. That's some fishy shit, but it is what it is. We gained 8 iRating. Should have won that race for sure. But, oh well, can't do anything about people screwing up the way a race goes on purpose. So, that's unfortunate. Should have led every lap, but we didn't. These cars are a lot of fun here. I ran really fast. Happy with how we ran. Wish we would have gotten the win, but it is what it is, like I said. But, oh well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race up until the end there. That was exciting there at the end. I definitely was faster, just couldn't get by him. So, wish I would have been able to cross him over going off of 4, but he was so slow coming off of 4, I was literally hitting him before I was able to turn down. I didn't want to wreck him. I don't like wrecking people, so oh well. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.